In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys practical tips to level up in your 20s. And of course, I'm still in my 20s, but these tips has really helped me in becoming the kind of person I am today, and it's really helping me achieve more. And I just felt like it's cool to share with people in my age range because I know that these tips will really work for you. The first thing I'm going to be talking about is discipline. You need to be disciplined. See, there is no way around it. And I know that being disciplined is hard because you have to sacrifice your pleasure, you have to sacrifice the kind of thing you feel like doing for you to be disciplined. But I just think that it's the old glue that glues everything together, because when I finish sharing all the tips and you're not disciplined, there is no way you are going to achieve any results. And I think there's a definition of discipline that I heard 3 years ago, and I think that it's just beautiful because it explains the whole thing for me, and it has really helped me ever since then. And the definition is by Brian Tracy. He said that discipline is doing what you should when you should, whether you feel like it or not. What that simply means is that there are going to be some things you need to do, of course, and most of the time you are not going to feel like. I'm telling you, most of the things I do, I don't feel like doing it at that particular time. For instance, shooting this video, I actually had other things I wanted to do, but I already determined I was going to do it today. So it wasn't a matter whether I felt like doing it now or not. I just took my camera, set up everything, and start shooting, because it's not a matter of whether I feel like it or not. I have to be disciplined, and that is why I'm sitting here. So whatever results you want to have, whatever thing you need to do, you cannot do without discipline. And you need to understand that it takes sacrifices to achieve your goals. You don't have to be too passive, and I think that this is where so many people get it wrong. They are just idle and passive and waiting for the right time and hope, but there's never going to be a right time. So just get up and do it. For me, what I do daily is that I have so many stick notes all over my apartment. I have it at my bed frame. I have about 3 stick notes stating the kind of thing that I am aiming for, and it actually informs me that I actually have some things to do. So it just helps me to be disciplined. Also, on my bookshelf, I have some stick notes that I actually put there so that when I see it, it helps me. And one of the things I put in my stick notes was one that really struck me every day whenever I see it. Of course, I put it somewhere that I can see it almost every single day, because there's no way I will not go to my living area. So it's up in my living area at the bookshelf. And what I wrote on that particular stick note is diligence is sustained hard work. I know when I merge it with my definition of discipline, doing what you should when you should, whether I feel like it or not, and I'll be able to achieve so many things because of that definition that I have in mind. So don't forget discipline. You cannot do without discipline. I'm sorry, but it's not possible. You need to be disciplined. You can't achieve anything without it. 2, plan everything. This is definitely my favorite because I am such a planner. I was speaking with a friend late last year. It's been long before that time that we spoke, and I just decided to call him just to check up on him. And then I started telling him everything I was up to, that I had done this, I did this and did that. It was like, wow, Toby, you are so incredible that all these things that I was telling him, I had already told him, I think months before that I was going to do this. So everything I was going to do, I had planned it ahead, getting everything that I wanted to, everything I wanted to venture into. I had planned it ahead, and it really just gives me focus. That's why most time I don't get distracted, because I have planned everything I want to do each day. And I think one of the things that really helps me is the kind of app that I use to plan my day. I have a particular one that I use every single day. The name of the app is Tough. As a matter of fact, there was a time I actually taught some of my students goal setting, and I had to tell them to download the app so that they can plan their day. It's actually very nice. It's one of my favorite app on my phone presently because it appears like a widget on my phone. It doesn't leave, so I'm always saying my goal for the day. So plan everything. You can plan a day ahead. You don't plan the same day you want to achieve those things. You plan a day ahead, or probably at midnight. Sometimes I forget to plan my day a day before, probably because I had a very busy day. But at midnight, when I wake up to pray or anything, I just stand up and plan my day, and it has really helped me. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And one thing about planning that I think most people don't pay attention to is actually the fact that planning makes you feel better. You know, when you are done with the task, you just feel so good about yourself that you're doing something with your life. And I think that's one of the important things to me, because it just makes me feel like, oh, I'm achieving my goals. Educate yourself. Guys, you need to make Google your friend. Like, you can literally Google anything you don't know Or you also have the likes of YouTube. Whatever you don't know, you can just search it. I've had a couple of, in fact, if you check my YouTube history, I am always searching for how to do this. There was this time I was having issues with my camera, it wasn't turning on. I just had to watch a couple of YouTube video. I knew exactly what to do. So educate yourself so you can know a little about anything. You can read about it or you can Google about it. If you see something that is new, just check up Google that was this. There are some words that I heard newly and I was just like, what's there? And I just go to my dictionary or go to Google just to get the meaning of the word, so that when next I come across that word, I don't look lost and confused again. So you get the gist. Educate yourself. This is one of the best way you can level up in your 20s. Fourth one I'm going to be talking about is mind the business that pays you. Most of the time, we invest our time so much in other people's activity, in activity that do not really pay us. And I think that's a really, really bad thing to do. For me, I realized that so many news were popping up on my Instagram. I was following so much blogs and I know virtually everything. There were any trending news, I would just see it pop up on my feed, and I was really getting disturbed because those image, while I'm going through my day, I'll just find out that I'm seeing those image over and over. I just went to my Instagram, I unfollowed every bloggers. I'm very serious. Every single bloggers I was following, I unfollowed every one of them because I felt like their content was not really good for me at that point, because I was invested. And sometimes I just feel under pressure because I feel like, oh, this person they talk about is doing well more than me. In all of those things, I had to stop following them. There was a particular time I needed to focus on some things, and I just installed all my social media apps, literally my WhatsApp, my Facebook, my Instagram, my TikTok. I just uninstalled everything. Even though I needed them for my business, I had to uninstall it because at that point I need to focus on myself. I need to focus on the project I was doing, so it was expedient, it was necessary for me to do that. And I think another angle I want to come from when it comes to this is those of you who live your life based on what people think about you. See, if you continue living your life based on what people think about you, you can never achieve much. And I'm very serious about this. People will always be people. People will always have something to say. People will always have something to contribute. Whatever it is, live your life based on your own vision and God's plan for you. What people say is not your business. And I need to say this over and over again because I have seen people who have come to me and I feel really bad when I try to converse with them. And I realize that the reason why they are not doing anything, the reason why they are so down, the reason why they are like that is because they are living their life based on people's perception of them. And that is really bad. You have so many things to do. You have your whole life ahead of you and you are living based on what people think about you. Honestly, that is really bad and you need to do something about it. You cannot live your life based on other people's perception of you. No, you can't. I'm serious, you can't. And you need to start now. Stop thinking about what I think about you. Stop acting based on what I think about you. Know yourself. Sit with yourself. Have a good conversation with yourself. 5, invest in yourself, guys. See, invest in yourself. For those of you who know me personally, you will know that I'm actually very, very big on this. Invest in yourself. Investing in myself has really helped me. It has really saved my life. As a matter of fact, all my streams of income presently, I wouldn't have had them if I did not invest in myself. And I'm going to say this, at the point when I was doing that, it's not as if I had so many resources at hand. It's not as if I had the money. As a matter of fact, there was a point that I actually borrowed money just to learn a skill. I'm very serious. I had to borrow money just to learn a skill. But I know how important investing in myself is. There's no way you can level up your life if you do not level up your mind. The 6th thing on my list is learn to budget. And honestly, I have to confess at this point that I am guilty of this. I am so guilty of this. And the reason is because I spend a lot. I don't know why. I spend a lot and I'm still trying my best. I literally started budgeting this January because I just felt like I spent so much money last year getting my gadget, getting my space and so many things. So I spent a lot on food, on clothes and all. But I literally just made that decision. It's one of my goals for this year that I'm going to have a very nice budget and I'm going to save up some money. So that's one of the things I've really started doing. I was having a good budget before, but I was not doing it intentionally. And because I was not doing it intentionally, anytime that a need just arises, I just put my hand into the money, I just take it away. But now I'm trying my best to be more disciplined. So definitely one of the things that is going to help you is to learn to be disciplined with your budget. You can use the 30-30-30-10 rule, saving, giving out 10% for tithes, and then you can save 30% for miscellaneous, and then the remaining 30% to fend for yourself. based on your income. Even if you are having very little income, there are actually some investment plan that you can follow. And number 7, which I think is one of the most overlooked and underrated, is pick your friends carefully. Guys, you need to pick your friends carefully. There's this saying that we usually hear when growing up. They will say, show me your friend and I will tell you who you are. This is exactly what I'm saying. You need to pick your friends because you look like those in your circle. If you look at those in your circle, if they are broke people who are always posting meme on their statuses, they are always catching cruise online, spending time on Netflix. And I'm not saying that those things are not good. You just need to find a balance. Like, are you guys discussing about the future? What are your future plans? What are your goals as friends? Have you tried to ask your friends what their goals are, just to get a little bit of what is going on in their mind? Try to have those kind of discussions with your friends so you will know where they stand, and then you will decide if you really want to keep this kind of friend with you. And of course, while you are doing that, you have to be very honest and sincere with yourself, else you are going to make excuses for the person. All right, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. And I need to say this at this point. You might go into the comment section and see some people with my profile picture and some kind of WhatsApp number, and then telling you to write to them or to message them. Please, it is not me. I am never going to tell you, I'm never going to drop my phone number in the comment section asking you to message me. I am never going to do that. They are just people who are trying to scam you. Please be very, very careful. If I'm ever going to drop my WhatsApp number, I always drop it. As a matter of fact, in most of my videos, I always drop my WhatsApp link into the description box so that you can connect with me directly. And you can't even see the number. It's just a customized link that you can click on that directs you to my WhatsApp. So I'm never going to tell you to send me a message and write my number in the description box. Please, it is not me. Be careful so you don't get scammed. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like and drop a comment, because it helps the video do well and it will go to whoever needs it at this point. I'm going to be seeing you guys very soon. Thank you so much. Bye.